There is a person in your life right now who is studying you, not loving you, studying you. They are running quiet experiments, tiny tests, small lies to see what you will swallow. They want to know exactly how far they can push before you push back. And by the time you realize what is happening, you will already be apologizing for things you did not do. Because gaslighters do not start with the big lie. They start with 7 smaller moves, and almost nobody sees them coming. Most people think a gaslighter looks like a villain, loud, cruel, obvious. But that is not how it works in real life. A real gaslighter is patient, charming, calm. They smile when they hurt you. They speak softly when they twist the story. And they look completely sane while they are slowly convincing you that you are not. The reason this works is simple. Your brain trusts the people closest to you by default. It has to, or no relationship would ever survive a single argument. So when a calm, smiling person tells you that your memory is wrong, that you are overreacting, that you are too sensitive, a small part of you believes them. Just a little. Then a little more. Then one day you wake up and you do not recognize the version of yourself that they have built. That is the entire goal. Not to hurt you in one moment, to redesign you over time, to turn you into someone who will accept things the old you would have walked away from on day one. Before any of the obvious damage starts, the gaslighter sets the stage. They study how you talk, what you fear, what you love, who you trust. They notice which compliments make your shoulders relax and which criticisms make your eyes drop. They learn your weak spots the way a chess player learns a board, 3 moves before you even sit down. They make you feel chosen, special, understood in a way nobody has ever understood you before. This phase feels incredible. You will think you have finally met someone who really sees you. You will tell your friends about them. You will defend them before they have even done anything wrong. And that is exactly the point, because in a few weeks, when something starts to feel off, you will already be invested. You will already be telling yourself, no, they are a good person. I am the problem. There is also a second layer happening here that almost no one notices in the moment. While you are falling in love, they are building leverage. Every secret you share is a key they keep. Every insecurity you mention is a wound they remember. Every story you tell them about your past becomes ammunition they can use later, calmly, in a quiet voice, when it is most useful. They will never seem to be collecting information. They will just seem deeply interested in you. The stage is set, the audience is hooked, the notes have been taken. Now the 7 moves begin, in almost the exact order every time. Move number 1 is love bombing. In the first 2 to 4 weeks, they flood you with affection, attention, gifts, and praise. Not because you earned it, because it builds a debt in your mind. The bigger the debt feels, the harder it will be for you to leave later. Move number 2 is the first small lie. Something tiny. Where they were last night. Why they were late. Something they could deny if you ever called them on it. They are not trying to fool you yet. They are testing whether you will let it slide. Most people do, because the lie is too small to fight over. That is the answer they wanted. Move number 3 is rewriting a small memory. You said something on Tuesday. They tell you on Friday that you said the opposite. You laugh and correct them. They do not back down. They say it gently, calmly, almost concerned, and a tiny crack opens in your confidence. Move number 4 is moving the goalposts. Whatever you do to make them happy is not quite enough. You cleaned the kitchen, but you forgot the counter. You came home early, but not early enough. The bar quietly moves every time you get close to it, so you spend your energy reaching for a finish line that no longer exists. Move number 5 is using other people as weapons. Your friends, your family, your co-workers. They start dropping casual lines about what other people apparently think of you. Your sister is worried. Your best friend said you have changed. None of it is real, but all of it isolates you. Move number 6 is the temperature switch. Warm 1 hour, ice cold the next. No explanation given, no fight to point to. Just enough silence to make you chase. Just enough warmth, when it returns, to make you grateful. Move number 7 is the apology flip. Somehow, at the end of every fight, you are the one saying sorry for things you did not even start. That is the final lock. The cage closes here. What happens after the 7th move lands is the strangest part of all. You do not feel attacked, you feel grateful. Grateful that they did not leave. Grateful that they forgave you. Grateful for crumbs that you would have turned down a year ago. Your self-trust starts to erode in a way you cannot quite name. You second-guess simple decisions, like what to order at a restaurant. You replay conversations at 3 in the morning, trying to figure out what really happened. You start asking your friends weird questions like, am I crazy? Am I too much? Am I remembering this right? Your sleep gets worse. Your appetite gets weird. You start to notice that you are quieter in rooms where you used to be loud. And the gaslighter watches all of this happen with a calm face, because they planned for it. Most victims do not realize they are inside the pattern until someone outside the relationship says one sentence that breaks the spell. Sometimes it is a therapist, sometimes it is a stranger on the bus, sometimes it is a video exactly like this one. And the moment that sentence lands, the whole structure collapses at once, like a stage set that was never as solid as it looked. There is also a strange physical signature that gaslighting leaves on the body. You stop standing up straight in their presence. You hold your breath when they open the door. You watch their face more than you watch your own thoughts, scanning for the next mood shift, the way a sailor scans the sky for a storm. Many victims describe a feeling like they have been holding a small electric current in their chest for months. That is not weakness. That is a nervous system that has correctly identified a threat, even though the conscious mind keeps insisting that everything is fine. The damage does not end when the relationship does. People who have been gaslit for months or years carry it into every room they walk into for a long time afterwards. They apologize before they speak. They check their own memories like a paranoid detective with a notebook. They flinch when a new partner raises their voice, even gently. They confuse calm with boring and chaos with love, because their nervous system was trained that way for months. The good news, and there is good news, is that the brain that learned this can also unlearn it. You start by writing things down, dates, quotes, what was actually said. You stop trusting your gut alone and start trusting your gut plus the paper trail. You name the 7 moves out loud the next time you see one happening to you. You stop explaining yourself to people who are not actually listening. You stop apologizing first. And slowly, week by week, the version of you that they tried to quietly bury comes back to the surface, often stronger than before, because now it knows exactly what to look for. So, if any of the 7 moves felt uncomfortably familiar while you were watching this, that is not a coincidence. That is a pattern. And patterns can be broken the moment you can name them out loud. The next video on this channel breaks down the exact words a manipulator uses to make you doubt your own memory in under a minute, including the 3 sentences that almost every gaslighter says word for word. Watch that one next.